of nonprofits that get a lot of press and are in the paper a lot and everybody knows about them. Well, there's a lot of other nonprofits that people don't know much about because they don't get a lot of press or don't have a lot of public awareness or may not be county-wide. Well, the wonderful thing about the Volunteer Center of Solano is that they all have equal footing on the website, so that when people do searches, they're going to find the smallest organization and the largest organization, and they'll look equal to the volunteer opportunity. The other thing that we do is it's open to all areas of volunteer opportunities. So that could be the arts, it could be helping animals, it can be human services, it can be the environment, it can be helping libraries. It's every possible type of opportunity. I would say that if somebody really wants to volunteer and goes to a volunteer website and doesn't find something to do, they really don't want to volunteer.
When I first came here, I didn't have that connection. I wanted to be involved in the school, and when I came to Benicia, I wanted the same sort of thing, and so I saw it as a need then. This opportunity came along, and so I wanted to be involved in that organization because of that, because I had a personal experience with seeing that this would be a good benefit for our community. Same thing with the United Way 2-on-1 program. It's really a great way to connect people to opportunities, connect people to nonprofits that they really need when they need it. So, and then finally, adopt a street. We adopt streets, and it's just one thing, a cleaner environment, cleaner drive to work every morning. Just knowing that we're really making that difference, or making that difference on a very local level.
Basically just human interest stories are always such a big thing, and I think organizations sometimes focus so much on statistics, but it's the stories that really you read in the paper or you see it online or on the news, and you want to help out your specific interest. And so making that human connection has always been a huge thing for me, and it really draws me into an opportunity, especially if it's like helping out the event, etc. And also, sometimes I think people forget connections they already have. And so there have been organizations I've been connected to for years, but then I eventually started volunteering with them. For example, my denomination and going to East Africa, and I had been involved in that denomination for years, but it was only then that I was really able to volunteer and help out. And so I think remembering all those connections, and maybe the children of people who already volunteer your organization, and really accessing and including those people. They'll eventually become older and maybe volunteer with the organization. And also word of mouth, of course, your friends. Especially in my generation, your friends are the ones you trust. If this person liked that opportunity, then I would probably like it too. And so really trusting, getting people to talk and using t-shirts to advertise your organization, and start conversations, and you become connected in your community through that way. And then free stuff, free food, was a huge thing for me in college. I loved free food, and I still do. And so, it's always, I can't explain the attraction of it, but so it's always been a great thing. If I knew that I was going to get a meal, especially as a college student, where you're tired of the dining hall, or you just really don't want to cook, or you don't know how to cook. So, I can't overstate the importance of that.
This was a breakfast mix.
And then resumes. And this is important for high school and college students. It's becoming so competitive for colleges and then also for graduate programs. And the thing that really tips a resume over, even for younger generations, is volunteer experience. And especially now with the economy, there aren't as many work experiences. So people are using volunteer experiences and unpaid internships to supplement their resumes and transcripts, and it's really making them more attractive candidates. And your higher tier and more skilled high school and college students are the ones who are really actively looking for things. So if you create the opportunity and make it something where it's really able to use, then that's something that will really attract people. Then also the desire to learn something new. I mean, that's what brought me here this year. I wanted to learn about how a nonprofit worked. I didn't want to just, go talk to people. I wanted to learn about organizations and connections, etc. So, teaching element, especially for someone younger, that's really attractive to me. And then also, just if you're passionate about an issue already, and just, appealing to, the younger people with, maybe an interest in, animals and becoming veterinarian one day, and, that passion that might lead to a career interest, and letting them explore that in whatever way the organization has them passionate.